Have you ever noticed your child doing something a little puzzling or even a little troublesome? Things like pulling tissues out one by one, refusing to leave the park, or asking for the same book again and again. As parents, we might sigh or get frustrated in those moments. But actually, hidden inside those small, everyday actions are beautiful signs of love, growth, and discovery. In today's video, I'll share 6 everyday behaviors children often show and reveal the psychology and brain science behind them. You'll discover how each action is a clue to your child's emotional world and development. By the end, you'll see your child's behavior in a whole new light. Parenting might just feel a little easier and maybe even more fun. So, let's jump right in. 1. When it's too quiet, they're probably up to mischief. You know that moment? Suddenly the house is quiet, you peek in and the tissues are everywhere, or there's a brand new mural on the wall. It's easy to call it bad behavior, but mischief is actually pure curiosity. What happens if I push this? What does water do when it spills? Even pulling tissues is a little science experiment. They're soft, fluffy, and do they go on forever? Psychologists call this sensory play, children using their 5 senses to explore the world. They're not being bad, they're being little researchers. Here's the key. Up until around age 3, kids don't yet understand what others think or feel. So, mom will get mad isn't even on their radar. Most mischief has 0 bad intention. They're simply absorbed in discovery. Instead of scolding, try asking, "Why did you do that?" You might hear an unexpectedly sweet answer. And when it comes to teaching, focus on how to use things, not on blaming the child. Like, "It feels fluffy, doesn't it? But tissues are important. Let's use just one." 2. Refusing to leave the park. "Time to go home," you say, and your child suddenly deaf. This isn't stubbornness. It's about brain development. Young children live completely in the moment. Their brains aren't yet good at switching from one activity to another. That's why 5 more minutes doesn't work. They don't fully understand time yet. Instead, make it concrete. 3 more slides, then we go. Or turn it into teamwork. Let's put on our shoes together. Their meltdown is proof they were truly enjoying the moment. That emotional storm is actually a healthy, energetic mind. It's a sign they really were into the moment and you had to interrupt it. It's a wonderful sign they had the power to absorb themselves in something. It's just that their brain isn't yet developed enough to switch gears smoothly to something else. 3. Speed eating only their favorite food. Ever seen your child inhale their favorite food like lightning while ignoring everything else on the plate? This is normal. Between ages 3 and 6, kids are picky eaters. Bitter or sour flavors feel too strong, so they naturally avoid them. Psychologists call this selective eating. Their favorite food feels safe, delicious, and comforting. They're not thinking about nutrition. They're thinking about now. Instead of eat everything on your plate, try one more bite of this, then let's try that too. Pairing disliked foods with favorites can help them explore. That super fast eating, it's not rudeness. It's the pure energy of, "I love this so much." 4. Asking for the same book over and over. Again, you sigh? But repetition is how children's brains build memory and structure. Hearing the same story helps them understand order, sequence, and even logic. It also gives them comfort. They know what comes next. That's why a favorite book can become a safe base, a nightly ritual that gives them stability and love. So when they ask for the same story again, remember, behind it is not boredom, it's growth. 5. Collecting stones and leaves as treasures. Look, a treasure, your child says, holding out a rock or leaf. To adults, it's just clutter, but to a child, it's full of meaning. Kids often project feelings onto objects. Psychologists call these transitional objects, symbols of comfort and self-expression. Finding and keeping them builds a sense of independence. Like, this is mine. I chose it. It's special. Instead of, why are you bringing this home? Try, should we give it a name? That tiny stone or leaf isn't just an object. It's a symbol of discovery, adventure, and self-expression. 6. Singing to themselves while playing. Have you seen your child making up songs as they play? It's not just adorable, it's powerful. Spontaneous singing develops creativity, emotional control, vocabulary, and confidence. When they sing, they're turning feelings into sound. Sadness might come out as a soft melody. Happiness bursts into a fast, silly tune. Sometimes their toys join in too, an advanced form of pretend play that shows they're starting to understand other people's perspectives. Research even shows that children engaged in music develop vocabulary faster. As parents, the best thing we can do is encourage, not interrupt. That's a beautiful song. Tell me the story behind it. That solo concert in the living room is really a workout for their brain and heart. So, what did you think? Those were 6 everyday actions that may look troublesome, but are actually signs of growth and discovery. Your child isn't just acting out. They're feeling the world, expressing themselves, and slowly building who they are. Every action has meaning. If we notice and gently support them, children can grow freely, authentically, and joyfully. And remember, your warm, watchful presence is their greatest source of security. It not only helps them thrive, it will enrich your own life in ways you never expected. Thank you for watching. And I'd love to hear your child's funny or surprising stories in the comments below. See you in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up.